Hello, I'm super excited to bring us another exciting episode on our trading challenge and how we're doing so far. So, I'm going to be sharing with us what we've been able to do with the account so far. Remember, we're taking a 200 trading capital to a $2 million trading capital. And what we're planning to do with this is we buy an account of 200,000 from a funding company, and we trade and pass the challenges that we have to do. The first phase, making 8%, and the second phase, making 5%. And the company we have chosen to do this with is the Funded Nest. So we've purchased an account of 200,000 and we'll pass the first phase and the second phase, then get funded, and profit make from this account will be used in buying a bigger account, which we get funded as well. So far so good. We've been able to accrue about 13,000 profits. So I'm going to be sharing with us what we've been able to do, what we have done, what we have avoided, the rule that we have stick to so far that has helped us to achieve this feat. By the grace of God, we're hoping to pass the challenge by tomorrow, everything being equal. So I'm going to be showing us what we've been able to do so far. So let's jump onto the trading desk. Okay, so far the account, like I said earlier, is 200,000 accounts, which we purchased for 1,299. Need to say that this account only cost about 999, but because of the add-on, because we click on some add-on lifetime payout of 95% and 150% refund. So what that means is that instead of them paying us back 999 as a refund, they are going to give us 1,500, because it is 150% they're going to refund. And for every profit we make on the account, we are taking 95% of it. For example, if we make $10,000 from the account, once we pass the challenge, we are going to get 9,500 from it, which I think is a very good one. And you should know that what gives me the confidence of doing this is because I have been trading for about 3 years now. I understand everything that they say here, and I'm not here gambling the money. I know that I will be able to pass the challenge, and even though if I did not pass the challenge, I didn't buy this account from say my saving, so to say, even though it is still my money, but it's the money that I make from trading. So if you're starting out, it is reasonable to buy just a small account to practice, to be sure that you can do it. Even if you're buying a big account, you don't necessarily need to pick this add-on so that you don't waste your money. But I picked this add-on because I am confident that I'm going to pass it, and I know if I eventually pass it, it's going to worth the money, So so far we've been able to make 13,000. As you can see here, the starting equity is 200,000, but we've been able to make profit of 6.7% at the moment. And even though we have a very rough week last week, not rough so to say, because we made a lot of money last week. We made about 8,000, even though we had a big loss that same last week, but we made about 8,000, which is very good. And we are hoping to pass this challenge hopefully tomorrow, Monday. Once the market open, we're going to place our first trade for the week, and we hope that it goes well. So let me just quickly show us the trading curve, the analysis so far. You can see we purchased the account on February 19, and today is March 3, and we started trading it on February 20. And as you can see here, we traded 20, traded on 21 and on 22. And this is just weekend, and we had this massive loss here on Monday last week, 26. Then here we go, and we started accruing the profit again till we are here now, 13,000. So that is the journey so far with the account. So, and I need to say that this doesn't happen by just gambling. We had a template, we had a trading plan that we set to follow. That is what we are following so far, and that is what has helped us to be able to achieve this feat. If we were just placing trade randomly, just thinking that it's going to go well, it might go well, and in most of the cases it will not go well. But because we have experience in the market, we've been able to write out what we think work, and we've put away things that doesn't work, and we have a trading plan that we're following for this particular trading challenge. Let's quickly look at the trade that we took last week. So last week we started by taking a trade on Monday on US30, which didn't go well. We took this trade on US30. Where is US30 now? Yeah, on Monday here. So I was thinking that this market is going to short from here, so I took this trade from around here, even though I won't say this is the best trade because the analysis wasn't on point. To be fair, the analysis wasn't on point, but I just feel that there is a support there, which makes me to take that particular trade, and this support has been broken and tested. Then the market has come back to begin to trade within this. So I took this trade thinking that the market will continue to dip down. Unfortunately, I enter a very big contrast size, because even at this, my stop loss should have been somewhere here, right? And we'll be targeting to say 1 to 2 risk to reward. But unfortunately, I enter a very big contrast size, and immediately I enter few minutes after entering my first position, the market just spike up. Oh, it was when the market come back here. Yeah, when it come back here, that was when I enter, or around this place. It just continued to spike and push up. Then I have to close because I enter a very big position. So that was what happened last week. So I left the US30, traded GBP USD, and the next day again I lost some money on Tuesday on GBP card. I think I took GBP card and it went against me. I lost some money, but fortunately we stick to the risk of the rule of not risking more than 2% in any given day. So we're able to make that back before the weekend, and yes, on Friday we made this huge profit from USD. We made about 4,000 on this particular trade, and that was what put us in a good position that we are right now. So having said that, let's quickly run through the trading plan. You see, this is what we have drawn out for the challenge 2024 forex trading challenge. So we've drawn out this particular template which will showing us and the trading plan. So the preamble: we purchase an account of 200,000 from Fundedness at the cost of 1,299. That is because of the add-on. It only costs 999, but the add-on of 150% return and 95% profit split makes it 1,299. And again, trade and pass the first and second phase of the challenge and get funded. So this is the phase we are now. We are trading the first phase, and once we pass it, they will give us the 200,000 again. We'll trade and pass the second phase, and having done that, then we get funded. So from the first payout, buy an account of 1 million from other funding company. I already saw some funding company that you can buy up to 1 million and even up to 2 million, but that is just by the way. So trade this account and pass the challenge, sticking to the following trading rules, which we are going to get to. Then do not risk more than 2% at any given day. For whatever reason, do not risk more than 2% of your trading capital at any given day. It's very funny that sometimes you may think that, oh, you'll be able to make it back, but once the loss accumulate, you begin to accrue loss upon loss. So do not risk more than 2%. If it's not going well, just let it go. Then you come back the next day, fresh mind, fresh thought, fresh day, fresh market, and you'll be able to make your money back. So these are our entry confluences: a retest of 4-hour moving average with an accumulation on the 15 minutes time frame, support or resistance with an accumulation on 1 hour time frame, and a reasonable level for stop loss. Preferably take your position on break and retest of the 15 minutes time frame. retest of the daily moving average with accumulation of 15 minutes time frame, with a break and retest on the 15 minutes time frame moving average. If you are into trading and this sound a little bit confusing to you and you want me to explain properly or deeper for you, you can drop a comment in the comment section, and once I see that, I'll take my time to do a video properly and explain this. But I'm still going to explain a little bit about that in this particular video, but let's quickly go through it. Our exit criteria as set a take profit. Once we enter any trade, we set a take profit, that this is what we're going to exit this particular trade, and set a stop loss, that is a level where we know if it doesn't go our way, at least we are out of the trade at this level. Then failure to break a support or resistance level after an hour on the same level. So if the market gets to a particular level, which is a support or a resistance, and it begin to struggle to break that level, or for the next 1 hour, then exit that level, and maybe a retracement, you can enter again or enter even at the same position, but set another stop loss again, or reduce your entry position, but don't keep it, because it doesn't make any sense for you to have make say 1,000 from the market and you saw it struggling to break a support or a resistance, and boom, 1,000 is gone, and you begin to try again. This is not to say that you don't hold trade. You can hold trade for a longer time, but for me, I'm a day trader. Every trade I place must be closed before 6 p.m. except if there is any reason why I should trade after 6 p.m. on tests of higher time frame moving average. Say for example, you pick a trade from 4-hour time frame and it go back to retest a daily moving average. You should be ready to exit around that daily moving average, because there's chances that it's going to reverse or it's going to do something crazy. So better to do that than to say sorry. On explainable spike, either for you or against. So maybe you just saw the price that was like what happened on that US30. Immediately I enter, it just spike up, exit, because you don't know what has caused that spike. It might be a particular news somewhere. Before you know it, it can continue to tank forever and not stop. So exit immediately you see such a spike. Immediately you see such a spike. So on the trading management, if position is taken on a clear trend, that is if we are on an uptrend or a downtrend, and you see opportunity to add position, you can add half of the initial position. Say you've entered standard lots, and when you see it break a particular level and come back to retest it, and you see it going in that direction again, you can add 5 standard lots, and as it continues to go in your favor, you begin to add more position. But never add position to a losing trade, no matter the candle, no matter what you're saying. Don't add position to a losing trade, and this will help us, once we know that we are not adding to a losing trade, to make sure that our entry is really a good entry. We're not entering to say, oh, when it goes against me to this point, I'm adding to it. That is what I normally do. So I stop that just to stick to this, just to trade this particular challenge and to see how far I can go with this trading plan. Then calculate a determined loss percentage on your account and set a stop loss based on that parameter. So having said that, let's quickly do a quick analysis with what we have said so far. So I'm going to be picking a trade randomly here. You can see I can't even see the name of what I'm picking. So let's pick this. I don't know what it is. NZD/USD. So let's go to weekly, so that it will not be as if I've seen what I'm going to do before doing it. You can see, because on this is week, a weak candle. So here we have up move, we have down move, we have all kind of things. This is a weak candle as well. We have up move, down move. This is a weak candle, though it's red, but it doesn't just drop from that point to this point. You see a push up, a push down. So we're going to scale it down to 4-hour time frame or 15 minutes time frame, where we're going to pick our position. So let's see if we will allow us 15 minutes. Yeah, on 15 minutes time frame, as you can see here, our 3 confluences, entry confluences, is 4-hour time frame retest. The second one is support and resistance, and the third one is daily moving average retest. So now let's go on to 4-hour time frame and see where the moving average is. You can see the moving average is down here, it's not close by. So let's see another moving average. The daily moving average is far away, it's not close by as well. So let's go back to an hour moving average and see if there is a support or a resistance. So what we can see is a resistance at this level. What we can see is a resistance at this a resistance at this level, but was broken and now turned support right here. So the rule says that support and resistance trade, we should take our trade on 15 minutes on a break and retest of 15 minutes. So let's say, remember, oh dear, that's crazy. So it didn't give us chance to even take this particular trade. The plan is to take a buy here, right? Because this is our resistance that was broken and now turned support. Like I have rightly said, I was hoping that the market will cross this and test this, but maybe there was a news or something, I don't know. But you can see the spike up. So let's continue to play it and see where we can take trade. Remember, our daily moving average is down, our 4-hour moving average is down as well. So we have no reason to pick this trade. So to say, so it's coming back again to test this support. Now this is 10:30, so we have it testing the 15 minutes time frame again. So in this case, we long from, say, here. Immediately it come back to test this. We're longing from here. Our stop loss is here and our take profit is here. That is 1 to 3 risk to reward. Let's play it and see if it plays out. So as we can see so far, now for me, I'm going to exit this particular trade here. You can see here we have 1 2 3 4, that is 1 hour, and it refused to break this level. If you read what our trading management rules are, says no, our exit criteria says failure to break a support or resistance after 1 hour on the same level. 1 hour on the same level, I'm going to exit. Even if I didn't exit on any of these candles, immediately this particular one is pushing down, I'm going to exit immediately. Let's say we exit here, right? That is still 1 to 1.7, which is a good trade. Let's see what happens. Can you see it continue to drop down? Even though we eventually come back to this level, but we didn't go past that level, so to say. So that is for me, that is what I would do. So now what we can see that is happening now is that another resistance is being formed on this level. So this is, what time is this now? This is 7 o'clock already. We can't take any trade again for this day. So let's see what happened the next day. If we go on to 1 hour time frame, let me delete that and let's see. So this is the next day. On 15 minutes, you can see the market has been testing this 15 minutes time frame, and it has been holding. Then there is a break here. Even though with this break we can be looking for a sell at this level, right? We can begin to look for a sell at this level, but for the fact that it doesn't fit to any of our trading plan, we are not going to do anything. We're not going to take any action. We're not going to take any action. You see, if we are taking a sell here, it will have been a good trade, so to say, but because it doesn't fit to our trading plan. Those are the discipline that you need to imbibe. We are not taking any trade, we're only sitting on our hand. So what we're waiting for it to do is to come and test the 4 hours time frame and continue up. So if that happens, that would be a very good trade for us. But if that doesn't happen, let's see, if that doesn't happen, we sit on our hand. So the market is getting close to this point, so let's circle this, right, and let's go on to 15 minutes time frame. Remember, there must be an accumulation of 15 minutes time frame before we decide to take this particular trade. Otherwise we're most likely going to lose it. So on 15 minutes time frame, let's see it, if there is going to be accumulation or if we continue to drop. Remember, we have the 4-hour moving average here now. So as far as I'm concerned, this is an accumulation, so to say, on the 15 minutes time frame. So I'm going to be longing from here, and my set take profits will be here. And let's see how this plays out. If we put this under this support level, so let's see how this plays out. So on this particular trade, like always, I'm exiting from here. I'm exiting here. Since it refused to break this level, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. It refused to break this level, but for it testing this, right, I might maybe decide to hold, but then the best thing is to at least exit part of the trade, then you can leave the remaining parts to run. But let's see if it eventually plays out. You can see it was complete waste of time. Exit once. After 1 hour, refuse to break that level, just exit. It's not necessary that you eat your take profit. That is why we have those exit criteria and we stick to one of them. Just like in any case, you can see me thinking on this trade, because this is not a trade that I've said I've planned before. I just picked the trade randomly. In fact, I didn't see the pair. As you can see, it's hidden, so to say. I just picked the trade randomly and we are trading it live, like in real market time. So even for me, let's say I have 2 positions here, I might have exited one or exited all once I see this accumulation and it refused to go, because I don't want to see this kind of candle. Now at this level I might enter again, but immediately you see it pushing down very hard, I want to exit. Now let's go back to 4-hour time frame. Let's wait. What's the time? This is 9. This is 7 o'clock. Most likely I would have even exited, because this is 5:45 already. So I'm not going to be here trading up to this time, 7 o'clock. But let's see again what happened on 4-hour time frame if we're going to see another opportunity to trade. Now when he's testing it a couple of times, you know that he's willing and he's trying to break it, and for that reason you should be very careful. I want us to take this particular trade, even though we already see that it's a losing trade. I just want us to take it, because we wouldn't have known that it's a losing trade. Let's assume we take this particular trade here. And by the way, don't let anybody deceive you that until you make 1-to-1 risk to reward or 1-to-10 risk to reward before you become profitable. No. If your system works and it makes you profit, it works, it makes you profit. It might be 1-to-1, it might be 1-to-0.5, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you backtest it. So like we've tested this particular strategy, we've tested it over and over and over again. Like I said, I've been trading for the past 3 years. So that was why I was able to put this together. And that is what serve as my template for placing any trade. Don't let anybody deceive you with any trading biases that they have. This works for me, it might not work for you. You have to sit down and come out with a system that works for you. So let's assume that we are taking this trade because we didn't know that eventually this trade is going to break and continue to trade downward. So this is 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And the trade is on our 4-hour moving average, and our take profit is here around this resistance zone, and our stop loss is just below this level. Now we pick this trade and we are buying, right? So we can see it coming back to test this 15 minutes moving average. And what do you see here? It came back to test this, it didn't break it. It came down again into your entry, came back to test it, it didn't break it. Immediately you see this, right? Or even if you don't wait, or even if you waited and the thing hits your stop loss, right, you are out of the game. But look at, if you didn't have stop loss, or you think that it might still go up, let me wait, let me add a position to this place, let me wait, let me add a position to this place, let me wait, let me add a position. Can you see? This is how account is being blown, because you thought, how is my reverse? Look at it, look at it, look at it. It will keep dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping. This is how account is being blown. So immediately this happen, now 4-hour moving average is broken, so our bias is changed to sell immediately, because the key level here, or what serves as our entry confluence here, is been broken, and it has been broken and changed to a sell now. So let's say we've lost this particular trade. Now let's wait and see what is going to happen. The best way to do that is to go back to 4-hour time frame. What we're looking for is for it to come back to retest this. Oh, by the way, maybe we should go for our daily time frame. Daily time frame is far. It's far. Let's stick to 4-hour time frame. We are looking for it to come back to retest this before going down, or test the daily time frame and push up. So either way, that is what we're looking at to take. It's push up a little bit here, but this is not retest now. It's not. I won't take that as a retest. It's tested, let's say 1 hour, but not 4 hour. I won't take that as a retest, so I'm not taking that. Let's go. So now it has come back to retest this level. Let's take this out, and let's go on to our 15 minutes. Remember, we've marked out the level that we are looking at now. So let's see the market going to test that zone, because we have our 4-hour moving average. That is it there. This is it here. So now we're looking for accumulation on 15 minutes. Let's see if that happens. Right, this is somewhat an accumulation, but we can decide to wait for it to retest this moving average before taking it, or we can enter with our stop loss here. Either way is fine, but I'm going to enter this particular one here, and my stop loss is here. That's 28. That's a bit much. Same, my stop loss is here, 20. Yeah, that's reasonable. Then our take profit is here. This is the previous low that gives us 1 to 3, which is good one. So let's see this plays out. Now this is another opportunity to exit, because it has failed to break this zone. Even though it's still trading below the 15 minutes time frame moving average, it it is a good opportunity to exit. Again, if you look at say daily, we might be closer to, okay, we are still far away, but for it not breaking that zone, I will exit. So for me, I will exit here. Exit here. Yeah, maybe somewhere here or here. I will exit. That's 1 to 8, which is good. So we are still winning. We've only lost one so far. It eventually come to about eating the take profit, but it's good that we exit at that point. It's a very good trade. So that is it, guys. Just stick to the system, practice it, and make sure that it's work for you and you understand how it works, so that when you see trade forming in that direction, you can know that this is what is going to happen and you'll be able to trade it accordingly. So that is it. Continue to like our video. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.